Okay, so it's been a few weeks since Danny Sapko made his videos on Giacomo Turra, and I made my video, and a ton of other YouTubers made some videos as well about Jackamo. It's time for an update, and even though I thought this story couldn't possibly get even more infuriating, it did. So, just in case you've been in a cave, living in a cave, Danny Sapko called out Giacomo Turra the other week. This guy, basically he was finding musicians, Giacomo Turra, not Danny, Danny's cool, even though he's a bassist. Jackamo was finding musicians on YouTube and they'd put out videos of themselves playing some guitar licks. Then what Giacomo was doing was he was making videos of himself playing the exact same guitar licks, note for note. And he got his colourful friends involved, and he got millions of views and sponsorships and ad revenue and everything. And not only that, Giacomo was transposing the guitar parts that he'd stolen from the other creators, and he was selling the tabs on his website. So, not a nice dude. A douche, if you will. Now, I got a lot of comments on my last video, which I'd like to address before I go on, because some of you are either not very smart or your Jackamo fanboys. Bit harsh, I know, but it needed to be said. So, some of the comments I seem to be getting a lot of, which I'm assuming were from Jackamo fanboys, was, "You're just a hater." And to that, I would like to say, yes, 100%. I am totally a Giacomo Turra hater, and I stand by that. What's next? Oh yeah, Led Zeppelin did it and nobody complained. Right, number one. Jackamo is not Led Zeppelin, never has been, never will be, and this is a lot different. I mean, Led Zeppelin were a rock band, and I mean there's always going to be a little bit of thievery in the world of rock, it happens. I mean, but Led Zeppelin at least played their songs live. But Giacomo was straight up stealing guitar parts from smaller creators, and he wasn't doing it to big creators, oh no, just the ones with like 300 subscribers and stuff. So he'd see a creator playing a cool guitar part, cool if you like that kind of thing, then he would transpose the guitar part into tabs. And that's easy enough with AI these days. Seriously, you just let the AI listen to the music and it'll tab the guitar part out for you. Then what he was doing, or he was selling those tabs on his website, dick move, and then what he was doing, he was just playing the guitar part really slowly. And this has been proven, by the way, he was playing it slowly and then speeding it up to a regular speed. And then what he'd do is he'd make a goofy video of him miming to the guitar part and upload it and get millions of views and money and sponsorships. All the while not giving any credit or money whatsoever to the creator he straight up stole the guitar part from. Now, I don't care who you are or who did it before. This is not cool, alright? It's not okay. You can't justify somebody being a thief just because somebody else has done it in the past. That's not how crimes work. So, anyway, dumbasses. A few bigger YouTubers called out Jackamo on his shit. Levi, Clay, Danny Sapko, Phil, Wings of Pegasus. And when he first got called out, I think it was by Levi Clay like a few years ago, he promised he would never do it again. And he'd start giving credit where it was due. Except he didn't. And then it all blew up again like a month ago or something. So, what has happened to Jackamo? Well, all the sponsorships that Jackamo had have kind of fallen through. You know, his signature pickup, signature guitars, all gone. Everything else, gone. Yep, the company's pulled it all. And I mean, nobody wants to be associated with Jackamo anymore, and that's fair enough. People who had made videos with him, you know, collabs and stuff and interviews, like the ones Andertons did, and others, they've gone. They just took them down. Giacomo Turra is toxic. And his subscriber count has significantly dropped off because most people now know he's a giant tool. But, and this is where it gets weird, right? A few weeks ago when this all blew up, Jackamo, bless his cotton socks, made an apology video. Of sorts, it wasn't a very good apology video. It was a typical YouTuber apology video thing. Kind of like, yes, I did the something. Stop him! It's kind of like, yes, I did something that may or may not have been bad, and I did it because of this, and I'm a little bit sorry, maybe. And then he deleted it, so he's not sorry.
He's a monster.
Now, aside from a few guitar channels and a few music channels, big channels have talked about this, but none of the whale channels, the gargantuan channels, have really decided to have a say on what's happened. I mean, we've not heard from Rick Beato, and I mean, this kind of thing is usually right up his street. I mean, Rick's not scared to ruffle feathers, but I don't know, it just seems to have died off, and that to me is really weird. Now, Danny Sapko did a video recently, last few days, I'll leave a link to it in the description, because I'm not Giacomo Turra, and he pointed out that the fuss has died right down, and none of the creators that Jackamo actually ripped off have actually, publicly come out and, said much. I mean, if that had happened to me, I'd be livid. I'd be putting pineapple on pizza and all kinds of things. And, well, Jackamo is just carrying on. For him, it is business as usual. He'll still keep releasing his crappy TikTok videos and his colourful shirts, and he'll probably still go on tour. And to be real about this, he probably has made enough money off other guitar players to retire, if he really wanted to. I mean, at least he won't be guest starring at any more guitar shows like NAMM and stuff, so that's something. And I doubt very much that any guitar company will want to be associated with him anytime soon. Look, I am not trying to ruin anyone here. This is not why I'm making these videos. I mean, for me, a decent resolution would be for Jackamo to admit what he did. Say, yeah, I did it. And then apologise. Yeah, I did. I ripped these guys off and I'm sorry. And then compensate the creators he ripped off. Give them some money and give them some credit. And maybe work on getting himself back into people's good graces. I mean, it's going to take a few years, if it's all possible. But accountability goes a long, long way. So, Jackamo, if you're watching, it's probably not, admit what you did. Hold your hands up and say, yes, I did this. And then apologise. Say you are sorry. Credit the people you ripped off and compensate them. Give them some money. Euros, I think you guys use. And learn to be humble. Don't be such a bag of dicks. I mean, you might not think this is a big deal, right? And this is the reason why I'm making these videos, by the way. You might not think this is a big deal, but if Giacomo gets away with this, he gets off scot-free with, no repercussions or anything, then it's just going to keep on happening over and over and over again. It's a bad precedent, and that is not okay. Anyway, I'd love to hear what you guys think on all of this, so please jump in the comments. Feel free to have your say. Do you think that if Giacomo apologised and everything, that, maybe people would cut him some slack, or do you think he should just hang up his guitar? Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, do all that YouTube stuff. Really helps the video out, helps it get out there into the algorithm, and leave a comment, say hi. I've also got some merch for sale. I've got t-shirts, dog tags, shower curtain. Go and check it out, honestly, it's wicked. I have actually got a shower curtain for sale. And if you want to help support the channel, there's super chats. Make your chat stand out, and there's also memberships. And don't forget, I stream every Wednesday 9 PM UK time, usually just me and some buddies chatting about guitars and gear and stuff. And once a month, last Wednesday of every month, we have a quiz, a live guitar quiz, where the lucky winner can win one of my eBay guitar pedals, so definitely worth checking out. Anyway, thanks again, take it easy, peace out.